Hi guys, welcome back to another episode on the Column Podcast. So if you guys have been following our channel for a while, so we have tried to be consistent, and we've been uploading a lot of videos. Uh, but then we decided we want to be more consistent. We want to give, we want to provide a sort of schedule, which is which is going to be beneficial for us in the long term, and it's also going to be really good for our viewers too. So now they get an opportunity to kind of free up their day. They know when we're going to upload content. So before we start with today's episode, we just want to give a quick PSA on our upload schedule. So
Let's start on from Monday. So we are gonna upload on Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday.
mhm,
That's it. So Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. So Monday we'll focus on sports and entertainment, basically. So Wednesday we'll focus on
entertainment, yeah,
we'll bring on a guest on Wednesday. That's it. So Friday or Saturday we'll go with politics and tech. Basically those 3 days. Stay tuned
absolutely.
for that. Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday or Friday.
Instead of like uploading random video, random, because in our podcast segment we just used to upload
Yeah.
randomly every alternate day though, but we were very consistent, but like the content was not consistent, I would say. So now we can kind of we have an idea of what our audience wants. So now we can kind
Yes.
of keep a consistent, how do I say, content range. Instead
Hmm.
of branching out too much, we know exactly what our audience likes.
Yeah.
So that is a small channel update for you guys. So without further ado, let's move on with
Let's move on, man. Let's move on, bro. Let's move on.
today's episode. So the Supreme Court yesterday has, well, yesterday in the sense, well, I think 2 days ago,
Yeah.
um, okay, as of recording this, has
Okay. What?
sentenced the
Yeah.
member of whatever member of parliament, Ranjan Ramanayake, to 4 years of rigorous imprisonment
Yes.
for contempt of court. So Ratish, what do you think about this? What are
Well,
your thoughts on this?
well. So you know this, right? So there's a
Hmm.
20th commandment on the judiciary system in Sri Lanka. So the president can appoint any judges as well as any authorities in the law itself. That's the thing. That's in commandment in 20th commandment, I guess.
I s-
I hope so. Like I believe that. Yeah, like most of them believe that. I think like Ranjan Ramanayake was speaking the truth at that point. I believe that.
yeah,
So
absolutely,
yes,
100% the truth.
exactly. And you know all these things, right? So at that point, you are just restricted to the freedom of speech at a point, right? Since you're not allowed to speak
Yeah, that's
anything, you're
the
not. Yeah, you're not supposed to oppose the system itself. Why?
mhm.
Why is it, bro?
That's a very good question. Freedom of speech, that's the first thing.
Yes.
Two, why you're not allowed to oppose? He's anyways in the opposite. He's supporting the opposite, I
Exactly.
guess,
Exactly.
government body. So obviously he's allowed to do that by its nature, democratic nature. So, but most importantly, freedom of speech. So in a democratic country, that should be a very standard thing. So why is he getting imprisonment for that? So many people, they have the opinion on the guy. He's an actor turned politician, but
Well,
like
we have opinions
uh,
about it. Yeah, we have, but still, he was speaking the truth ultimately. I guess so. So people understand that.
ultimately, yeah, that's
Yeah.
the thing we need to focus on. That's the
So
crime, right?
so why does the government
Crime.
restrict on speech, man? Like, why does it do it?
For those of you who don't know, like he was making the contempt of court basically means he was charged for making defamatory remarks against the judiciary. So basically, what Ratish said, right? Making comments, the or was it exposing the
Yeah.
judges, corrupt lawyers, MPs, all of that.
Yes.
So speaking the truth, finally, a politician who's doing something
I
which is
know,
not
right?
shady, and it gets called out. So it's a very big, how should I say, red flag.
Well,
Well, I mean, there are red flags all along, but
exactly, man. Like,
it
so
shows.
from now onwards, are we not allowed to speak right now? Like, speak the truth after all? Like,
That's
are
the
we
thing.
supposed to be restricted? We are not supposed to speak and fight for our rights and all shit nowadays.
That's a very good question. That's a very good question. Regardless of truth or lies, like, are we not allowed to say anything? That's
Yeah,
the main thing.
exactly. I mean,
So
like, aren't we supposed to fight for our beliefs, man? Aren't we supposed to do that?
that's a very good question. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
man.
that's that's the same problem I have too. So And I feel like anybody who's making any sort of Facebook comment or Instagram post, I think even they get some sort of a fine or a ban like that as well. I saw somebody post that. Even those people do get in certain countries. It obviously happens, but I feel like it will definitely be a trend in the future and a dangerous one,
It
actually.
is a clear conflict, man. It is a clear conflict over there itself. So from now onwards, we're not supposed to speak. From now onwards, we're not supposed to protest. it just, it's just
Yeah,
restricting everything, man. What the fuck?
that's the thing.
Yeah.
That's the thing. So what this guy, the MP, said was every day they protect murderers, corrupt people, these people of weird interests, quote unquote.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
so, and and he also said he's not going to withdraw anything he said, and even if they put him in jail, he's not going to withdraw. So yeah, kudos to the guy. So
Well, that's
whatever opinion, no,
4 years of imprisonment, man. 4 years.
that's a
Isn't that
long,
too
it's a
long?
long,
Like,
really long for a
exactly.
really unnecessary crime.
We can literally see that, right? So we have all these
That's
criminals
a
going
full.
out, and they don't even receive that much of imprisonment, right? He just
I
he
know,
just
right?
yeah, he just like said a word and a saying against the code. That's it, man. He just imprisoned
Yeah,
for like 4 fucking years.
4 years just like that.
Man.
It's definitely to send a message, right? So if you oppose the government, boom, this is what you get. So it's like to if you can't buy you, we're gonna we don't what I mean, like
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
try.
I clearly understand
I
that,
guess
man.
it's one of those tactics, I suppose. So I mean, it's very dangerous. So
Yeah.
that's my take on it. It's very dangerous. I
So,
don't know the full story. Like we don't know what happened 2 3 years back. The
but
small
see,
stuff,
like,
but
yeah,
in the
clearly it's not
main,
democracy, man. Clearly it is not democracy.
yeah,
That's it.
yeah. I mean, we're only focusing on that part, right? The
Yep.
speech, right? Freedom of speech part. So speaking of freedom of speech, we got another topic. Um, if we head over to US, so Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey, he defended his company's decision to ban President Donald Trump. So actually, the stock price of Twitter dropped by 5%
5%.
after
Okay.
I think so. I saw it somewhere.
Okay.
Um, so definitely, and this Jack Dorsey and everybody's they're saying that it was the right decision. So another, how should I say, a situation where freedom of speech was kind of breached, and uh, how should I say, heading towards a very dangerous precedent, right? So Jack Dorsey himself said, like, even though we are acknowledging the move stems from the failure to promote healthy conversations, what they
Okay.
did, banning Donald Trump, it still sends a very dangerous precedent. You know, freedom of speech, especially in America, that they actually,
Yeah, they actually fight for it.
they
Yeah, they actually fight for it.
it's like one
And
of their,
yeah,
First Amendment, I suppose.
probably. So well,
That's the
so
thing.
I have a take on this, man. Like,
Mhm.
well, Trump says all of this stuff, which is not good for the environment itself, and the political way of the U.S. itself. It is not clearly, it is abrupt thing, I guess, to all these
Yeah,
politicians. And when he was,
absolutely,
forced out to, out of Twitter itself, he doesn't have a platform to communicate with people unless with campaigns and all, isn't it? So
absolutely, absolutely. Yeah,
over there itself, you're
uh,
completely, yeah, removing someone's freedom of speech at a point, right? So
completely
you're
removing the
completely
freedom of
removing.
speech.
We
So
know, like Trump says stupid stuff, that's clearly there. That's
clearly
clearly
true.
there.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
thing. Um, the House of Representatives, they accused Mr. Trump, Donald Trump, for encouraging violence with his
Mhm.
false claims, saying that
Yeah,
the
yeah.
election was rigged and all that, and he endangered the security of United States
Well,
and threatened the integrity of the you know
that was
system
clearly done. That was
when
clearly done. Yeah.
he did do a speech, and the stuff on Twitter, the stuff he says obviously doesn't help interfere with the peaceful power transition of power. So
Yes.
uh, so did he deserve the crime? Sorry, did he deserve the what do you call
Suspension. No.
this? Yeah, the suspension of the account or the repercussion.
Well, like he has a
I don't
support of many
know.
people, man. Like he has support of many people.
Mhm.
He was like clearly manipulating them at a point. He was clearly manipulating them. Like, well, we saw
He
it.
was, yeah.
Yeah, Capitol riots itself. in that case.
He is. He is. So he did endanger the. So in that case, yes, it does. You know,
Yeah,
how can I say? Yeah,
it does affect. It does
it
affect.
it,
But
it does affect, but at the
yeah,
same time, he should be allowed to, like
yeah,
say
like
it, right?
in the
Say whatever
future,
he wants.
like I heard in something. So in the future, Twitter or Facebook, any social media streaming network will probably, restrict people, right? If they have an
Mhm.
opposing thing about the government itself. So we restrict the former president. Why wouldn't they restrict us from speaking itself? How
We
should?
can easily, like,
Yeah,
some small person who's exposing the government to exposing somebody can easily be blocked just like that. So
exactly, exactly. That's. But I don't want to be there. Clearly, man.
'cause this is the first step to a very dangerous, how should I say, very dangerous
Pathway.
place
Yeah,
in a
in the
pathway
future, in
to
the future. Yeah,
in the future of internet. So that's the thing. Over here, definitely, even I feel like this would be necessary because he did kind of cause this. He
yeah,
was kind of
yeah.
like the center of it, the core of it. He
Exactly.
did put a lot of people. Yeah, so 4 people died, I suppose, in the
Yeah,
U.S. Capitol
yeah.
riots too. At the same time, the people should also kind of like not go there, like
Use their brains. Use their brains.
use their brains, right?
Yeah,
So I mean, just because he's not the president anymore, so like he's clearly just a celebrity at this point, right?
yeah. I know, right?
Sorry, political figure. Just so why would you listen to him and put your, I don't know, life at risk and go
Yep.
to this place, the U.S. Capitol,
Dude, I
and
guess like
yeah, so
millions of troops were placed on the capital itself. Millions of troops, like more than the people.
yeah,
Yeah, exactly, man. So millions of troops in military have been placed in the capital itself to restrict the breach, upcoming breaches. I guess. I don't know.
wow, wow,
I don't know, man.
ah,
Trump
the
would force
irony.
people, right? Yeah, Trump would force will go attack that place. Go. I don't know, man.
The
Proper.
irony is there's more troops on in the capital than in Iran and Afghanistan
I
and
know,
all that.
right? I know, right?
That's the irony of it.
Well,
So
US starts to capitalize in their country itself right now.
that's the thing. So yeah, um, that's that, I guess. And he's impeached for the second time.
Oh, well.
So maybe yes, I think he just got impeached, and because of this whole U.S. Capitol thing. So
Mhm.
um, if you guys want to know more about the U.S. Capitol thing, go check out our previous video. Yeah, so I guess that's that. So we'll move on to our next topic, or the next thing. That's something fun. The
Okay.
Galaxy S21 was released.
I never expected this to be released in the start of the year itself. I thought it would take a while.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought it would take a while as well because like it's still quarantine, right? Sorry, not quarantine. Like it's still COVID and shit. Like
And no, we initially saw the release of S20 in April. Oh, what was it? April, isn't it?
yeah, April. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So it didn't take even 1 year, man, to complete the production of S21.
Yeah. Yeah, I think last year they pushed it back because I
Okay.
can't remember. They had some issue, I think,
Okay.
with the, I think, foldable screen. I think that's why they pushed it back. I don't know.
Okay.
This year, I think they had this year. There's not much of an upgrade, right? So I
Well,
think there was no
well,
need to, more of a
well.
downgrade actually, if
It's
you think
it's
about
it's
it.
like it's an upgrade in the sense of having this pens and all. So we have the pen. So we have the pen
Yeah,
S21 S21 Ultra, I guess. So we have the pen in it.
Ultra One has,
So
but
it
it's
has
not
like,
in the box.
yeah.
You're gonna have to pay for it, but
Pay
still,
for
you have the
it.
option.
So you get the charging earbud charging inside the phone itself, I guess, like through the phone, I guess. As well as
Yeah.
I watched some unbox therapy videos and MKBHD videos, and they say the camera was
Mhm.
pretty good. It was very sharp in details itself.
Oh yeah, there's like 5 cameras now. I think three, and
Dude,
one, two. Yeah,
I
if I'm
know,
not
right?
mistaken,
Five,
5 cameras.
five, man,
So
five.
two telephoto, one
Yeah.
ultra wide, one like main one, and one probably macro. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Zoom sensor, zoom one, I think.
Dude, I just checked out a picture of an 10x zoom in S21 Ultra, I guess. It was so clear.
Hmm.
It was so clear. The
Yeah,
details were
it's
perfect, man.
really clear. because they have like image stabilization as well, so it's really clear, that
Yeah,
camera.
and it has one of the best screens in 2021, bro. It has one of the best screens, bro.
Best screens in terms of like brightness and all, yeah, very clean,
Yeah,
very bright,
and
great contrast.
exactly how many hertz
Resolution's
is it?
dropped though. 120
120
full
hertz. Okay,
adaptive, yeah,
it
120
is
full
adaptive. Fuck.
adaptive, but yeah, still.
Like I like the thing. What was it? I like the phantom black of it.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
love
it's
that
sexy, right?
color.
Yeah, I love the
The
color.
color is so nice.
And we have
And
phantom white. We have phantom white
mhm.
also, man. And we have silver. Damn. And
I
that's
kind of like silver too.
I like kind of silver. Yeah. And we have this other color which is a merge between the violet, I guess. Is it a violet? Yeah.
Oh, I don't like that color now.
Yeah.
It's not my type.
It's not my thing also. I like the phantom
Black
thing.
is the way to go.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Phantom black. So, oh, speaking of resolution, I just wanted to mention, like, they dropped the resolution of the screen to 1080p, not 1440p.
okay. So like
So,
so this thing is wait a sec. So Samsung Galaxy S21 is 4000 mAh, right? Due to the smaller in size screen size. So we have this thing which is how much is it? Ultra is 5000 mAh. Damn.
yeah, 5000. Yeah, so the
Yeah,
battery is insane. But
insane.
then again, this 120 hertz.
Inverse
So,
display. Yeah, we
and
have that thing also, right? Yes.
I mean, if you it's adaptive, and if you turn it off, and plus it's 1080p panels, so I think you
Yes.
can get like 2 days full worth of battery. I think with full power, you can play games,
That's
full mobile data and
impressive.
all.
Like we
I'm
haven't
I'm pretty
checked
sure
out.
you can.
Yeah, we haven't even checked out the in-depth version of the reviews right now. We are just maintaining making assumptions over the
Assumptions,
specification
assumptions.
over here. So well,
That's the thing. So
I'm just waiting for MKBHD, dude. Come on, bro.
yeah, the really. Oh yeah, man, we're all waiting.
Yeah,
Um, so shall we talk about some of the specs? We don't need to talk about it. I mean, it's a latest 880
yeah.
triple eight
It's everything.
Snapdragon
Yeah, it
12
just yeah.
12
It's top
GB.
notch, man. It's top notch. Everything is top notch
Top
over here.
notch, top notch.
Yeah,
No need to worry about the camera. It's really good.
yeah.
Battery, talked about it. Charging speed is actually 25 watts, so I'm kind of disappointed with that. I really wanted like 50
Well,
watts or
25 watts. Is
something.
it the default charging? The brick.
Uh, yeah, they don't actually include a brick, so they're
They,
following Apple's pathway.
okay, okay.
They
I
don't
said
have
you,
so.
bro. I said you. When Apple
They
just
told me,
said, yeah,
ah.
I said you, bro. Then Apple does something, they just literally follow it, bro. I just,
Not
every time,
Samsung. Not.
yeah.
I know Chinese companies will do, not Samsung though.
Well, right?
But
Over here, everything happens
but
like,
then again, it's Android, so I guess like you can choose any sort of brick.
yeah, just C type,
There
yeah,
are cheap bricks out there. You can use any brick, so I guess it's all right.
yeah.
But
Yes.
fast charging is only 25 hertz. Sorry, 25 watts. Uh, Also, the back panel is polycarbonate plastic, so the glass thick thing that they said,
No, they
not
have the
actual
glass thing.
glass. So,
They have the glass thing,
oh, they
right?
have glass.
Yeah, they have the glass. Is it?
I think it's polycarbonate plastic. I believe it's a glass
No,
stick.
the
That glass stick thing that they said.
S21 has the glass version of it. S21. So S21 Plus has the
Ah,
polycarbonate plastic, and as well as S21
I see.
Ultra. Yeah. So S21
I see.
Ultra and S21 Plus have the plastic version of it, and S21
I see.
yeah has the
Okay, okay.
glass. Yeah, S21 has the glass. Yeah.
A student has the glass. Okay, okay. I wonder why they didn't go all the way. I think just to give an option,
No,
right?
you
If
need to
you
check
want
the
a
price
glass back,
difference. You need to check out the price difference of it.
yeah, $800, 900, and
1,200.
1200,
1,200. Yeah,
1200.
1,200 plus. Well,
$800 is actually not bad.
probably it's not even the flagship, like it's just
Hmm.
there, like it's just S21. So we have like
Yeah,
S21 Ultra and S21 Plus. Well,
yeah. Those
I'm
are
just
like enthusiast phones, right? Like
yeah.
21 is like the basic phone, which is perfect for everybody. So,
Well, I should
um,
wait. Like we should wait for the in-depth reviews about it. Let's wait for it.
yeah, we should wait for that.
I was like
Yeah,
I was like heavily up for this thing like initially, so that was a disappointment of Note 20, I guess, wasn't it?
yeah. The Note
Ultra,
20,
not the
regular one,
yeah, the regular
not
one
not
was
the ultra,
yeah,
regular one.
the
Yeah,
regular one was such a disappointment. Well, people
that
said
was a disappointment.
that was a clear
They have
disappointment. So will this
But I
be the
think this one
redemption,
is,
bro? Will this be the redemption?
I think so because the price is okay. Battery, screen specs all okay.
Hmm.
I think performance-wise, nothing to complain.
Okay.
Um, the regular one doesn't have ultra, what do you call, wideband radio. So I don't think they have. I think the 5G they have like
Okay.
millimeter wave and wideband.
Okay.
So that's it's not a big issue.
Yeah.
They
Well.
don't have charging brick or earphones. Um, and they actually dropped the price because of it. So I guess it's all right,
Well. Yeah.
a
Well.
little
Yeah.
bit. And the screen also, it's not curved anymore. It's like full round
Full
screens,
round. Okay.
full
Okay.
round, no curves. So I kind of dig it. I kind
Uh,
of dig that too
I
because the curve
like the
looks nice, but it's
I like the
Mhm.
placement of the selfie thing, selfie camera itself.
Where is it? It's in the middle of the
And
like
it's in the top,
top.
but it is not like very significant. You know, you can't even like it's
Ah, see it.
yeah. You can't see it, but still, it's sort of a nice placement.
That's good. That's all. That's great. That's
Yes.
another thing I really hated. So even the round thing looks nice, but I don't really. I'm not a big fan of it. So I guess the rounded, sorry, flat screen, all round is going to be a really good choice. And they can reduce the price. Plus, it's 1080p screens, so obviously they're cheaper.
Yeah, that's why.
So
That's why.
so they so Ratish, I think we covered it.
Eh,
So would you buy
Exactly.
this phone if you had the money?
Well, if I had money, I would consider buying the Ultra itself, man. I just want to
Ultra.
go for the yeah. I just want to go for the flagship, like
No,
the mainstream one. Clearly,
same.
yeah.
But how big is the screen though? Is it like 7 inch or six
Seven
point
inches.
something?
Seven. I don't know, man.
Six
It
point
is
nine?
way overboard. 6.68. Damn.
6.68. That's a it's huge screen. I think that's
It's
yeah, it's definitely bigger than my S9. So
it's
it's gonna be really
definitely
difficult
it's
to hold in your
huge.
hand. So
That's
I'll
the thing.
probably go for this 21 plus or the 21.
Yeah, but still, like S21 is like good for your handheld versions of it. It's pretty good for you. It fits in your hand,
Very
right?
good to
Yeah,
fits in your
grip.
hand
Yeah,
really well.
yeah,
And also, I don't know the battery trade-off that you get. So Ultra has 5,000, but I don't know how much 21 plus and 20 has. So
yeah. Well,
if it's like,
21 has like 4,000 mAh, and
oh, that's perfect,
yeah, 20
fantastic.
yeah,
But
21 plus has 4,800 mAh.
there we go. That's the one. So if you guys are watching this, that's the one to go for. Buy that. Buy that.
I don't make any recommendations until the final review. So
No,
hope
I made the recommendation.
you made the
We're not.
recommendation, bro.
I
So
made
we
the
can,
recommendation.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
So just
all
like,
for
comment,
tonight.
subscribe, and share your thoughts about the video right now itself. Go down, subscribe right now. So right now, signing
Mhm.
off. Cool.
These my dollars make it hurt.